Long ago, nestled between two silent hills, there was a village where no wind ever blew. No breezes whispered through trees, no leaves rustled, no sails moved. The air was always still, as if the world had forgotten to breathe. And in this windless village lived a girl named Miva, who had never spoken a single word. She was not mute, nor cursed, at least, not in the way people imagined. She simply never spoke. People whispered behind her back. "She's strange," said the baker. "Or hiding something," said the miller. "Maybe she knows the reason the wind never comes," said the old women by the well. But Miva paid them no mind. She spent her days walking the hills alone, picking herbs and writing songs in a notebook she never showed anyone. Birds followed her, foxes sat beside her, even bees hovered near her hands. She listened more than she lived, but oh, how deeply she listened. To the earth, the stars, and things no one else noticed. One evening, as golden light slipped over the hills, Miva climbed to the highest point and found something she had never seen before. A tall man made of wind and dust, his form shimmering like heat above the rocks. He spoke not with a mouth, but with whispers through leaves that weren't there. "You can hear me," he said. Miva nodded. "I've waited for someone who listens." He told her the truth. He was a wind messenger sent by the Sky Kingdom long ago. But he had been trapped in the valley when the people stopped believing the wind had a purpose. They built heavy homes and shut their windows. They feared change. To protect himself, the wind wrapped himself in silence until no one could hear him. Only Miva, with her quiet soul, could. "I can free you," Miva wrote on a page. "But how?" "Your voice," said the wind. "It carries power. If you give me your first word, I can return to the skies." Miva hesitated. She had kept her voice hidden for 15 years. It was the only piece of her no one had judged, interrupted, or twisted. But then she looked down at her still village, the unmoving laundry lines, the dusty windmill, the tired people, and she nodded. That night, under a silver moon, Miva stood at the top of the hill, the wind, a messenger swirling around her like a cloak. She opened her mouth and said her first word. "Arise." The word echoed across the hills like thunder inside a bell. And then, the wind returned. It roared through the valley, shaking trees, lifting dust, and spinning the windmill for the first time in decades. Doors flew open, hair tangled. The sea, far beyond the hills, felt the breeze and tossed waves higher. The wind messenger laughed joyfully and soared into the sky, vanishing into the stars. But Miva could no longer speak. Her voice, her single word, had become the wind freedom. At first, the villagers didn't know what had happened, but they saw the change. Crops grew better, rain came gently, music carried farther, and the people began to speak to one another more kindly, because now they could hear each other better. And though Miva never spoke again, people began to truly see her. They came to her for advice, for songs, for comfort. She wrote stories that children memorized and elders read aloud. Birds still followed her. The fox still waited at her door. And every time the wind blew through the trees, she closed her eyes, smiled, and listened, because she knew it was her voice traveling the world.